back in my day, I can't even say that without like all of the things in my voice. It's fine. But back in my day, we didn't have awesome things like wikis. We had game facts. And game facts was not searchable. Game facts was not divisible. Game facts was a 182 page long guidebook, player made, that sometimes made sense and sometimes did not make sense. Okay? It was made by people that love the game, for the game, a lot like the wiki articles are done now. It was back in the day when we didn't have all these neat little hyperlinks that sent us hither and yon. No. You had to read through that shit. And then the cell phones. We didn't have cell phones that could look up shit on the internet. No. A lot of times you had one or two. You did not have both. You didn't have a PC and a console. No. You had a console or you had a PC. Great. The best PC wars on this planet happened before you guys were even. My nibblings don't know the horrors of the pre-gen generation. So we're sitting there, and you would have to go find somewhere to print out these guides on paper. Now me, I was in my early, no. I was 18 maybe. 18 or 19 when Final Fantasy VII launched. And maybe 17. It might have been 17. Yeah. And I was in college at the time, and that's not a lie. I dropped out of high school, went straight to college. I was sitting there and I printed them from school. I printed it from school 10 pages at a time so it wouldn't look suspicious. We weren't supposed to use the print paper for that shit. No. Supposed to use that for classwork. Did I do that? Absolutely not. I also found the back end of my college's internet protocol. They didn't have the things where they could block sites. They would have to go in and manually forbid them on the server and from access through the internet server. They had to put those actually through. They had to get the IP address and everything. You know what they didn't block? They didn't block MUDs. I didn't block MUDs. So, me being the absolute brat that I am, I was playing Materia Magica most of the time when I was at college. Yeah. On their computers. Yeah. And a lot of people didn't realize what it was because it's all in ASCII. And it looked just like any other program that somebody might be working on. They didn't realize I was taking my people and leveling them up. And yeah. But that's the fun part about being as old as I am now, because I can look back and I can go, hey, I can remember that. Old enough to be able to go and check out an arcade, but not old enough at the time for arcades to like really get into the culture. It was just a fun place to go play, kind of like Chuck E. Cheese's back when they had the animatronics that Five Nights at Freddy's is now built off of and around. Somebody had a traumatic experience at Chuck E. Cheese. That's why we have Five Nights at Freddy's. That's everything. I don't care what the actual reason is that somebody said they made Five Nights at Freddy. It's because somebody went to Chuck E. Cheese and had a bad experience. That's exactly what that is. And I giggle every time I think about that. Pure, unadulterated giggles. Mad Castle Rye. I don't think I have to worry about that, but we're going to go check. Beerus, there is a whole chair over here that has a spot just for you. For pettins and for snuggles. And come use the damn thing. He still thinks the chair is of the devil. Alright, I'm going to go jump to locale and see where that... Oh, no, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about a thing. No, I don't. Hey! Why bite? I was petting. No bite. Asshole. You're a dick. You're a mean one. Mr. Beerus. Yes, 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 yes. You'd get more petties if you sat here. Look. I'm petting the chair instead of petting you. Hoping you'll get the damn hint. And you're too hard-headed. Camping's going to take at least a day or two, possibly 3. So I don't want to do it too early and I don't want to do it too late. I want to be like a wizard. Exactly on time. Will that actually happen? Probably not. Alright, that's all been hold. No, 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 no. Cancel. Do not harvest my trees. Right, those can go in though. Always did like the way the Fallout gives a nice green patina to everything. Makes it look like we're actually on an alien planet. Starvation. Francis, don't starve. Let's make sure I've got everybody on doctor. Everybody's on doctor. No, you should not have been starving while in a medical bed. Francis with an I, he's a boy who has a girl haircut, which I don't care. I got a girl rocking around here with a full-on beard. I believe that's Zelda. She's got a helmet on right now, so we can't tell. Alright, that is ready to be moved. But there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Everything else is already moved. Go, Jess. Looks like we're doing very well on food. So I don't have to worry about that for the short little while. I do want these floors painted, but we're still working on those, which is going to take some time. And that's, I just wanted the floors down first, even if it takes me a couple of years to get them actually changed out and painted the way I want to. That's fine. We'll take our time. We've got all the steel in the world right now for it, and we're getting more. So, these guys are doing absolutely fine. Let's see, bills, details, any worker. Okay, so that's set to Kiki. That's set to Martina. So I can change that to Bun. Jace should have one already set to them. That Jace says, let's eat them. Eat here. Details. So the standing worker. Let's see, who's this one? Hubert. Excuse me. That is really gross. Sorry to do that on stream. Close that one out. Don't have that many people here. And that one's already set to new workers, so we're good there. Go ahead and unforbid these. Gorgeous. Get some more everything done. Yep, nope. We did lose connection with the stream. That's fine. We'll just do it in more bits. Alrighty. And then let's go ahead and sit to work. Everybody can construct. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Some medical treatment because people are fighting. Of course they are. Go check over here. Tinctoria is being done. I want to make sure we get a good stockpile before I start painting. And then we're going to check on our guys. 133 meals left. And we're rocking through the Coast Prairie. My kitty. Look. Oh my God. You're such a brat. All these little tiles that you see that look like they're exploded, that's where I destroyed the tile. Can't even complain about it. Take a look at everybody's health almost. Perfectly fine. Some of them are more than fine. Captain has a little less. A couple other people have a little less, but that's fine. Social is doing pretty well. Items we're still sitting at 125, so we'll be able to camp here in the next day or so. Got some hypothermia on Dorvat. Dorvat's getting hypothermia. That's all right. We've got parkas. Parka. There. Dorvat. Excuse me. Parka. Where'd it go? There it is. What's a broken one? Do I care if it's broken with them? No. Yes, I do. No tattered apparel. Tattered apparel is an unforgivable sin, even on my housemates. Let's unpause that. There it is. Get your parka. Colonist Siege Rescue. Of course, it's Dorvat. Get up, Dorvat. Go put on a parka. Beamus. I don't think in any of my games I've played the caravan walkthrough, the caravan playthrough. I don't think I've ever played through a caravan playthrough, so this will be the first time. And when we get back, it should be morning. They should be moving, and we should be down to 100 meals. We'll stop. We'll camp. And I will be right back. I need to go get me some tea. Coke is too harsh right now, so I'm gonna go get me some tea. Be back. Hang tight. Don't let the cats bite. Wow. All the bugs. I don't know why I wash dishes and I expect there to be a clean teacup in there when I go to grab a key cup. There's never a clean teacup when I go to grab one, so I had to wash one. It's fine. Got a flash storm, Spire Taming, and Imperial Trader. I absolutely want that. Gotta be in my trash can. Gotta get comfy. Okay. Comfy. 103. Alright, so let's see if that trader is still there. They may not be. I was gone for a minute or two. Longer than I intended. Just close to the door. Imperial Trader, that's gotta be Sorsha. Sorsha girl, where's my Sorsha? There you are. Awesome, they're starting to get armor! Amazing. And that flash storm is not here, I don't think, or we would have been gotten fire tags. Wildlife. All the gazelles be ours. Gimme. Beautiful. We're just gonna fight the things I know we can fight without getting too fussy. We'll do this trade and then we'll set up camp for the night. I really need to get some cable management going. All the things. Let's see. They've got a panda. Component, advanced components. We should be able to buy those, no problem. Extra glitter old medicine. Do we have any Nutramine? No Nutramine. Gene pack, psych stream, shield core, reinforced barrels. So let's go ahead and sell those. I'm not planning on using mortars here. Sell. Mastering the sauces, story of an ambush. The distant meek. That's awesome. Tough skin glands. Harmonizers. No. But we can sell off those and that. Oh my. They don't have nearly enough money to cover all that. Did I sell them? I cost so. Oh, those. Okay. That'll do. Confirm. Beautiful. Alright. We got a fire tag over here. We still have a couple of fires. That's fine. Yeah. They'll get those. Sooner rather than later, I hope. There we go. Alright, and everybody's set up for a nap. So we'll go ahead and wait. We're right at 100 though. I want to wait until we're out in an area that we've got trees. So we'll wait till we get like right there. That should take through tomorrow. Doesn't make any sense for me to do that on a plane where we don't have any resources. Temperate forest, tropical forest. What is this? Tropical rainforest? Yeah, we'll have plenty of trees. Trees for days. And it's already the 4th of December. Look, kitty. I did start everybody off in year 50. I'm proud of that. Really proud of that. The series is going on swimmingly so far. Time dilation's not that bad at the moment. It'll probably get bad again when we put the Beerus in rotation, but not really much of nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I want my 100-year colony. I'm gonna get my 100-year colony. I'm gonna get my 100-year colony the way I want my 100-year colony. Damn it. Grumble, grumble, growl, grumble. Sometimes you gotta look back and go, okay, so I've seen all this. And I've seen all this. And I've seen all this. So, when the first cell phones came out, they were fucking ginormous. About the size of a briefcase. You had to plug them into a wall, and they wouldn't work unless they were plugged in. No, you could charge them, but they only have like 3 minutes worth of charge. And they were big, blocky things. Like, I don't know what to... I don't know what to compare it to now. What would be a good comparison for old school cell phones? They had the long spiral cordy thing. You could plug them into your cigarette ashtray thing for them to work. They could work for about 3 minutes. And they were in a briefcase size thing. The buttons were ginormous. The thing was huge. You had to pull up an antenna to use it, both on the suitcase part and on the handheld part of the section. I'm trying to remember. Because you guys got to remember, when that I was like 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. Those things were freaking huge. Heavy. Ugh. So heavy. The hand device was probably the size of a quart-sized gallon of milk. Probably that big. It had like a little hand loop you put through it. It's heavy as shit. All the stuff. Ooh, planetary asteroid. Okay, wonderful. Alright, we're gonna wait until we get probably there. Pollution, extreme terrain. Nearby pollution is at 0%. So when we get here, we'll camp. Almost all the way on the tile. Completely on the tile. Our first camp! Yay! I'm also sitting crissy-cross. Okay. So it looks like, let's see what we've got. Do we have an ancient danger? No. No ancient dangers we can pop into. It's the wrong tile. Dang it. That's the wrong tile. Shoot. I need a forest. It's not a forest tile. Alright, so how do we resume our caravan? Send caravan. That's my bad. Reform caravan. Alright. Yep. Alright, everybody's loaded up. All the items are loaded up. Travel supplies are loaded up. Send. Yep, it was my bad. I did not pay attention to the tile I stopped on. I saw green. It wasn't even green. It wasn't even green. Oh, they didn't stop on the tile. They stopped on that tile, not that tile. Okay. I get it. So I guess they camp on the tile before? And we can't camp there because it's already been abandoned. I'm going to wait till we're past this area because if they jump forward the way they jump back, they're going to sit on a polluted tile and we're not going to get any resources. So I'm going to wait till they go out a little bit more. Silly colonists. Silly willy colonists. Alright, I just gotta plug in my phone. It's about to die. Alright, there we go. And everything's right here, and I love that so much. The cat is still being a cat, i.e. he's not sitting on the perfectly nice chair that's plenty of space for him. No, he's up here by my hand. Because of course he is. I turned my mechs back on. I know I did, but we'll just double check. I did. Lovely. It's going to take them a day or two to get past all that. So what we're going to do is that we're going to take a look here and we're going to... I hate that so much. Because everything's going to get mixed up. It's doing fine for now. No. I don't wanna. But I have to, though. Right now, all of these are linked to various sections. All of them. I think the only thing that doesn't go in here are... Oh, shit. And we can't link stuff that's already been linked. I'll have to unlink everything and then relink it. Okay. I think if we leave the two bays, these top two bays alone, what's supposed to be over here? Plasteel. Steel. Plasteel. Uranium. Jade and silver. Silver. Jade. Gold. What's over here? Components. More component storage. So what gets merged? Just the bottom sections. It's on low. No chem fuel. Oh, that's a pain in the butt, though. Cancel those real quick. Boom, boom. Still a toxic fallout, so I don't want to mess anything up there. And the mecha scarabs are okay outside. They don't worry about nothing like toxic fallout. They're perfectly fine. Toxlopes can turn into boomalopes, or boomalopes can turn into toxlopes, I think. Get that hauled in to get our floors replaced. And let's see if my caravan's through the worst of that. Not yet. I gotta give them a little bit more space. More space, more time. I don't want them to accidentally jump back and land on a toxic tile. Rah. Okay, they should be through the worst of it. Give them till about lunch. That should be a tropical rainforest. That's a tropical rainforest. Alright, so we'll wait till they're about there. Golden Chamber 7. Hi there. Welcome to the stream. Playing us some Rimworld today. We're on a caravan run. Alright, they're legitimately in that tile all the way. We're going to go camp. Alright, so we're looking for meat, we're looking for veggies, we're looking for all kind of goodies. We should have a little bit of each. We really don't have anywhere to set up but right in there. Ancient danger, ancient danger. Nope. Maybe. That looks like that's hollow. Set that to mine. And we're going to cut some wood. And we're going to set the berries to harvest. Harvest all the berries. And then we're going to do this little home zone. This little home zone right there. And set the animals to home. And get everybody trained up. And then we'll look at the wildlife and see what we've got. Okay. May just be a shadow. Mine, we're going to do a 9 by 7. Don't think we can fit in an 11 by 11. Alright, it looks like there we go. It's on D4, so we don't have to worry about I have to worry about a couple temporary coolers. We want to get a small power supply. Let's do a quick mine right here. A little bit of that. And that. We're going to make that where it's nice and clean. I'm going to do zone. Build roof area. I want a small roof area right here. Alright, do we have any steel on this map whatsoever? I don't see any. So, we'll have to make our own. We can do that. Pteropods. What's that? Mechanoid cluster. No, thank you. Hard pass. We're going to go gear. Drop all that. Drop that. Drop Psychite T. Drop the bedrolls. The rest of my elephants. Where are the rest of my bedrolls? Good question. All right, my people must have them. Yep. Okie dokie. So it's 8 p.m. We don't have any source of light or anything else. So we're going to do a quick door there. We're going to do a torch as well. Right there in the center. That should illuminate everything. And then we're going to go with a passive cooler or two. Right here by the front door. Beautiful. Do us a very little zone. Stockpile zone right there. Storage. Allow all. Critical. Install bedrolls. Food bin on Evans. That's fine. Well, we haven't had to do this in a bit, have we? Excuse you. We're smoothing stuff here. Very small wooden tables. Table. Table. Stool. 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 Beautiful. Power. We're going to do a very simple wood fire generator right there. We'll do some recreation, a bit of horseshoe pin, gear, drop that. Where'd it go? There it is. Construct. Beautiful. Alright, there's no steel and there's no components that are on this map, so we gotta make our own steel. We're doing that now. Those are steel walls. That's a steel wall. And all that deconstructed. Any more steel out and about? A little bit up here. A little bit here. That should be enough. Then we're going to take a look. See who's got our components. Drop the components. We're going to do this right here. Structure. Add a column right there. Beautiful. Then we're going to do another zone. Build roof area. We're going to build it out to there. Should be good. Beautiful. Caravan detected. Oh, that's perfectly fine. We can do this in 3 days. Wildlife. Alpacas. Wild boars. And we're going to expand that zone all the way out. Beautiful. Power. We need that smooth before we can run that conduit, so we're not going to run the conduit normally. We're going to run it there, to there, to there. We're going to do production. We're going to do a electric stove. Should attach to that. We're going to do a very simple wooden stool. We need a butchery table as well. Flip, flip. Right there. Furniture. A torch. So far, my guys are actually doing not so bad for roughing it. Not so bad. They're getting the rest of the steel we need. Beautiful. We'll have some deterioration on those components, but that's all right. Two days, we're already getting a lot of meat. Beautiful, here we go. Build another bench. Builds. Creature, do forever. Details. Drop on floor. Builds. Cook, package travel meals times 4. Do forever. Work. Who's my best cook? Zoya and Hush. And Martina. Lando, I don't want you sleeping in the doubles meant for singles, buddy. Alright, set owner. Who's made it up? Evans and Zan. Set owner Chris and Moss. Those are my 2 couples. Everybody else should grab a bed. I thought I had more bedrolls than that. I do. Where are they? Nope. That's everything. It's okay. We'll have some more. We'll have some more food. Salting spree on Chris. Poor guy. Animals should have enough to eat. Don't have to worry about my mechs. They're fine outside. Not enough stored. Biju, I love you, buddy, but laying on my mouse cord is not advantageous to me playing my game. No, no, no. Scrunch. Trying to get comfy. That's hard to do when I've got 2 cats arranged out in various positions around me. Chris is no longer about to mental break, and we've got people making food. Lovely. Let's get all the berries hauled in. I think they already are hauled in, just in case. 937. They're already done. We'll have to uninstall everything and take everything with us. We'll have to deconstruct that. That's fine. I do want that cleaned. I'm going to set this for home. Expand home area. And we'll put one of my constructors just a home. Zoya. Assign. Nope. Schedule. Zoya, you get to stay home. Uninstalling, deconstructing. We just want to make sure that we make enough meals. Do I want to put down another kitchen? Probably. Let's flip that on this side. Let's get a bench here. Take another look at the wildlife, see what else we want to hunt. Definitely the alpacas. Let's add the tortoises and the chinchillas. And all the rats. Rat meat package survival meals. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy in the tummy. Alright, so let's get... Select similar things. Haul urgently. That should be enough to do that one. And I got my hunters out hunting. Beautiful. Now we do have a little bit of animal fill, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make us another little zone really quick. Zone. Area 1. We're going to put our elephants in Area 1. Animals. Area 1, please. Oh, an Imperial Trader. Close. Let's see where that's at. Is that at home? Elvin. No, that's at the menagerie. Lovely. Lisa, you're right there, baby. She can't. I guess it's got to be Sorsha. Sorsha? Alright, what do we want to add? Components and advanced components. Guttural bags for sure. Let's sell our smoke leaf. That'll help. I think that's all we want, but let's sell the broken gear. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Didn't take too bad of a hit, and that was a free trade. Let's go back over here. We have people cleaning. Alright, we're going to go bills, copy, bills, and paste. That should be most of my guys working on that. We should also have enough to do some more beds. We got pigskin. Let's go. Furniture, pigskin bedroll. Let's do another 1, 2, 3. Fire. Don't have to worry about it there. Not at all. We'll work through our meats. We'll get all the harvestables. Harvest those. Is there anything else to harvest in here? Food-wise. I think it's just berries. I do believe it's just berries. And haul those urgently. And then I need to look at my work and see who my cooks are. Hush, Martina, and Zoya get to stay home. And we're at 52 meals at the moment. Alright, we're going to change these bills up just a little. Bills, details. Truck on floor. Copy. Bills. Paste. I'm going to do a little zone here. Zone. Storage, clear all. All foods. No foods. Set that to critical. We'll miss out on the combat supplier, that's fine. We've got a day to work through the rest of these foods. We can do that. $63, not enough to count as refrigerated. Got a drifter. Jump to locale. Vex, bio, chemical interest, and a transmogrifier. We're going to send them on their way. Let's go ahead and draft my guys. Get them up here. We're going to be very polite about it, but we're going to send them on their way. Looks like those are done, so we can finally get to painting those as well. Beautiful. And Lou's right there. Alright, we need to haul these urgently as well. I didn't realize I had stuff left out here. Lou. Talk to... Send them away. And they went hostile. That's fine. Okay, the rest of you guys. And draft. Beautiful. Slayer. All those. Neat. Alright, we're working through the rest of our food stores. Alright, so Zan's getting in on the action. We should have just enough. We've got enough time to spend another night here, then we're going to send everybody off. Lovely. And when that's done, we'll put them to making regular meals, and they should eat those first. Bills. Book simple meal times 4. Do forever. Details. Drop on 4. We'll copy that because they'll go to that after they go to this one. Meals and paste. Fire where? Fire nowhere. I should have brought a housemaid with them. Are we close enough to drop a housemaid to go with them? That's a very good question. Let's see. Who do we want to send? Delta. She's my best animal handler. Epsilon. Epsilon, get in. Let's see if he's close enough to get transport potted away. Let's see. 2 colonists seek death resties. It's probably going to be Lou and Ryan. Alright, let's set that to launch. Are we close enough? We are. Nice. So I have to factor in for one more person, but that's perfectly fine. And Epsilon has now joined the colony. On draft schedule, he will stay in any home area we go to. Help keep everything nice and even. We're also going to put them down. One of these. Nice. Alright, we've got a little bit of deterioration. Because it's outdoors, we'll have to change that the next time we stop, but that's okay. Technically, we can change it now. It'll just be really hot in there. Psych height T. No psych height T. And hold urgently. There we go. Tortai is confused, and Lulu and Ryan need death resties. Ba-da-da-da. 19 hours on the raid, which gives us just enough time to go to the overnight, and we'll leave first thing in the morning. So that means that we're just going to wait for that last bit of food to be processed. We're going to uninstall. Uninstall. Alright, uninstall. We're going to break this down. Deconstruct. All of the benches. Hello. Select similar things. Uninstall. Install the tables. And then we will load everything up in the morning, uninstall the bedrolls, and then we're done. We get to go. My other singing pages also need death resties. That's fine. We could start your death rest. GK, begin your death rest. They're still in the same. And we've got a starvation tag on Epsilon. That's right. Assign by name. Epsilon. Baby, you get travelers too. Don't want you to starve to death. Delta has an inspired taming. I'm thinking that we try to tame the Alpha Thrumbo. Not yet, though. It lasts for 7 days. Oh no, my guys are missing clothing. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Wisteria, when you're done, first target to wear. There we go. And allow. Perfect, 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 perfect. Volcanic winter for pay. Where? Timekeeper's Dynasty. Oh, we can do that. No problem. No problem, no problem, no problem. Let's do it for the Legend and the Plasteel. We eat Volcanic Winters in our sleep. 8 hours on the Volcanic Winter, or 8 hours on the stuff. Beautiful. Everybody's up. Uninstall. 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 Deconstruct. Undraft. Beautiful. Alright, so 213 meals. So we're going to go world map. We're going to select our camp. We're going to go reform caravan. And we're going to make us out to right there. That should be a good camping spot. Going to load everybody up. We're going to load up all the items. Psychite tea. All the tables, all those, that, none of the chunks, all the wood we can take, horseshoe pen, take some urns. Now we're going to load up everything we can load. Chinchilla fur, bring the extra steel. Blocks we don't have to take. It's good. Travel supplies. everything. 8.1 days of food. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All the bed rolls. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And we're good. Send, baby. Caravan is reformed. It looks like we've got 2.4 days. We've got 8.1 days of food. So let's reset their caravan to 8 days out. How do I reset my location? That's how. 4.4 days. Let's send them there instead. 6.2. Lovely. Got plenty of food, plenty of stuff, all the mechs, glorious. And we go. Pods have arrived. Let's go and get those hauled in. If they're not already hauled in. And we need to reset our plants to allow sowing. Allow sowing. Yep. Beautiful. Make sure that's set to sow. Perfect. Got a ritual opportunity too soon because it's the 9th of December. So we will have us a Festivus for the rest of us. Timekeeper's effigy. We'll put that there. And that Alpha Thrumbo is going to be very, very pissy. There it is. Health. Alright, Delta, we're going to draft you. We're going to assign by name. Delta, you're going to be set to unrestricted. You're going to be drafted here. I want to draft all my people here. Right there. Alright, Haven, you are set for last. Victoria, you're injured, you can go. Just waiting on Delta. There's Delta. Alright, Delta, you will open a Crasset cabinet. Beautiful. Tame. You will rescue the Thrumbo. And it's set to tame. Okay, we can undraft everybody now. Don't forget Haven. And work. Alpha Thrumbo is up. She's got plus 20 plus an inspiration. So let's see if she can get it in one shot. Belle, I'm going to have you draft just in case. Hector, I'm going to have you draft just in case. Fuck yes! Yes, yes, yes! Alpha Thrumbo! Alpha Thrumbo! We got an Alpha Thrumbo! Alpha Thrumbo! Yes! 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 Alright. Alpha Thrumbo. Animals. Baby, you get to be all the way trained up. You get to be set to home. And Delta, I am extremely proud of you. Very, very proud. So Delta, what can we do for Delta? Thank you. What can we do for Delta? We can send her downstairs in the lap of luxury and send up one of our other guys. This is exactly what we're going to do. Delta, go ahead and go down here. And you are going to be in the lap of absolute luxury. And we're going to Evan, Javon, and Wisteria. Are you guys drafted? Undraft. We're going to send up one of our other ones. Hey. Bad kitty. Kappa can come upstairs. And then we're going to send you down. We don't want you to lose any of your goodies. So we'll send you down some animals to take care of. Who do we have that we can send down there that's not going to upset the apple cart too much? We can send some of the mega scarabs down. We got one elephant left. Donkeys need to be slaughtered. I don't think the mega scarabs are going to upset that too much. Ancient stockpile. Let's send her down. A couple to take care of. Alpha Thermo will probably wreck that place in a day. Muffalo is self-tamed. Okay, that's fine. Alpha Thrumbo! Alpha Thrumbo. We're going to let the Alpha Thrumbo stretch his legs. We're going to give them a healer mech serum if I have one here. I think I do. I don't. Alright, do we have a healer mech downstairs for babies? Let's see. We have one. Alright, that can't be used for that. That's going to be for babies. Alright, so let's see what we can do for our Alpha Thrumbo. Alpha Thrumbo, health. Allow medicine. Let's allow the best quality medicine for Alpha Thrumbo. Can't really do much else. I think what we're going to do is that we're going to try to get a healer mech that we can use for them. And I don't think we can put them in the biosculptor pod. Alpha Thrumbo? No. That sucks. We should be able to throw our animals in there. Boo. Boo. Our animals. Alright. Healy Mecky it is. We just need 2 for our Thrumby. And they're going to go rest. Where are you going to sleep at, buddy? Where are you going to sleep? Oh, he's going to sleep on the ship. Good call. I would also sleep on the ship if I had a chance. Fuck, yes. Alright, so we're gonna try to heal him up, then we're gonna put him back in the pod, and then we're gonna send him to our other colony. And we have one of the 2 most difficult animals to tame. I adore that to the heat death of the universe. I'm also going to do something that I've been meaning to do for a while down here while we've got the time. We're going to go you ancient stockpile. Okay, so you guys see that our air conditioning units are here and here. We're going to expand this area. I just want to check and make sure that it's not wider than an 11 by an 11. It is. It's a little bit wider. But what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 chambers. How is that clear? Yeah. Remove plants. We're going to make this one larger chamber. So to do that effectively, we need to deconstruct this wall. We need to beat the fuck out of that wall. So we're going to do that now. We're going to deconstruct this wall. And then we're going to remove the floors. We're going to shrink the zone. We'll have a couple of days of hauling, but that's perfectly fine. We'll shrink it to there. I've got a time of giving opportunity, and we have somebody's birthday, and they have a bad birthday present. Zan has a cataract. We can fix that. Come on, guys. I believe in you. I believe. And what we're going to do is we're going to expand our food protocol just a little bit. See, look, they can get that done super fast. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do quick structure here. We're going to do a marble wall. We'll put that there. We're going to do a little bit of a lock there. I'm going to do marble door. I'm going to do an auto door. Marble auto door. Beautiful. Make sure everybody's set to a good work priority. Hit delta on that to 4. Then haul 1. Clean 1. That wall should be almost done. I love my new chair. It's awesome. Nobody. Bun's about to break, but he can last another couple of minutes. Go, Bun. We also need to build a wall down here, but that just can be a closed wall. Probably won't be a closed wall. Probably do the same thing down here. There. 1, 2, 3. 4 here. Auto door and auto door. Lovely. We're going to go floors. We're going to remove fungal gravel. Come on, you guys can do it. I believe. Wonderful. Undraft. I'll go get some food. The cold temperatures won't be too much. And it looks like we're doing a full harvest, so that's wonderful. The mega scarabs are allowed to run anywhere they want to run because they're not unrestricted, unrestricted. Schedule, everybody's unrestricted. Lovely. And Delta, for your exemplary service, we are going to give you an hour of anything in the morning and in the night. I am very proud. Oh, we gotta go ahead and take care of the tortoise. Gotta go ahead and take care of the tortoise. And let's check on my guys. How are they going? They're going beautifully fine. 4.8 days till their destination. They have 6.6 days of food. So that's how we're gonna run that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Also wanted to expand our other area as well, and we'll be doing that here in just a moment. Make sure that's on set to that. Let's go back down here. I just want to oversee, make sure everything will be done. Work. Ooh, Buck's flag is getting... Alright. Let's take a look at that message, see if there's anything I need to worry about. They brought sappers. That's fine. Go ahead and undraft my housemaids. And that's okay. We left a lot of our uranium. You're going through my security doors? Oh, baby, you don't know what you just did. It's all right. We're going to teach you. We're going to teach you. It's fine. We'll go ahead and move on. We'll teach you. All right, so Jasmine, I want you here. Yorick, I want you here. Queen, I want you here. Where's Zia? Zia, I want you here. Jasmine, I want you here. No, I had Jasmine go there. Ren, you don't have a weapon on you at the moment, honey. It's okay. Francis there. Sorsha here. Beachan here. Beautiful. Yorick, you're supposed to stay in the doorway, baby. Darwin. All right, beautiful. That sounded like good armor. What you got? Steel plate. Not very good armor. We're going to undraft everybody. We're going to set everybody to select, finish off. I'm going to select all the dead bodies. Take the skulls, haul urgently. We're going to make sure that that gets fixed immediately. And Yorick has a little bit of a boo-boo. Ren, I'll have you finish them off when you're done with your walk. Take your time, honey. Beautiful. Fantastic. Alright, let's go have our Christmas celebration before year 51. And we are exactly on target. Fuck yes. All good things. Whoa. Alright. Our guys are going to miss a ceremony, but that's perfectly fine. These two don't get to go. They know why they don't get to go. You know why they don't get to go. Ren and Zelda are social fighting. Stop social fighting! I should have put kind on my people, but I didn't. I could still try, but that'll mess up the xenogerm. Let's not mess up any more xenogerms. Guys, stop fighting. Thank you. Alright, and in here, we are going to have Cubert start the ceremony. Cubert hasn't started a ceremony in a while. Undraft. Begin time of giving. And you guys don't get to participate. Begin. Another year down, and the start of the second half has begun. Now, I know that this is a ridiculous challenge. I know that, but I believe that, I looked this up the other day, the longest Rimworld colony on record is 20 actual days. We are so close to that. It's not funny. 14 days, 19 hours, 57 minutes, and 10 seconds. So we've only got a few days, and then I will have officially broke that record. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And with the smaller chunks, we're getting more views and we're getting more upticks. Still waiting on my Reddit. I have to have so many points before I can be verified or some such nonsense. I'm working through it. And then the Steam stuff is going up this weekend. Not too much of a delay, just a little bit of a delay. Exotic goods trader, fantastic. Where is that at? Here, beautiful. Kaz is up. Kaz, go trade with Leia, please. Alright, what do we got? Glitter World meds, Death Rest Capacity Serums, which I'm going to need again, more plasteel. What kind of tingies have you brought me? Fat body, I've already got. Tingies. Tox resistant, I know I already have that, but that's part of a pack. I'll grab a single. Reimplanter 2. Go do some Prius. We're grabbing that. No Archite Cathol stamp. Another Word of Joy. Another Word of Serenity. 6 grand. We can positively eat with no damage whatsoever. Bionic Jaws. Grab an extra one. Detoxify Lung. Grab an extra one. We did send a lot over there. And some gold. We're going to pay for all of it with our artwork. Now, normally I like to take a look and see what everybody's making, but the just sheer amount that we're producing at the moment means that's almost impossible to do. I am going to miss Hush for sure, but Bun is already at a level 20, and he'll make a very good production specialist when the time comes. I'm going to miss San. But also, again, Wisty Girl is going to make a very excellent mechanator. And we get to send our people off to the big, bright Glitter World ship in the sky. Definitely not going to space euthanize our people. Absolutely not. Not doing. Can you please bank that gene pack for me? And then let's see who else is out and about that can snag. Ooh, Soren. Soren. Oh, Inferno Wings has already got it. Fantastic. I know I say that a lot, but I'm really, really proud of my pawns. Damn it. Super duper. Exceptionally proud. And they're all my babies, which makes this even better. All things. Oh, I gotta take this.
Mic off.
Alright.
Mic on.
That was about my meds. I had to take that. And so far, so good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ow. Ow. I moved the wrong way and something started hurting. It's not fair. Not fair. Arg. Arg, arg, arg. Okay, so looks like we're good. Unforgettable time of giving. That's fantastic. Inspirations. And our Alpha Thrumbo, we're just going to let them roam and be a happy Alpha Thrumbo. Aren't they adorable? And she's a girl too. Let's name her. Let's name her. Can we name our Alpha Thrumbo? We can. Ooh. Going to name her Alpha Thrumbo. I want it to be something absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely, positively ridiculous. I will give her my childhood nickname. Snuggles. There we go. Snuggles the Alpha Thrumbo. Perfect. Perfection. Alright. Let's go and check and see how we're doing under here with our expansion. It's going slowly. Why aren't my guys constructing? Because they're doing the floor first? I probably need more hands down here. Let's do that super quickly. Who do we got awake? It's 5 p.m. Looks like my night-night babies are awake. Let's send these guys down to give them a hand. Just for a little bit. We should have enough beds. And it's Kiki, Edom, and Bun are the only ones that are down here. And let's take a look at their work priorities. And of course I sent some of the worst people down here. It's alright, we'll put that on 4. But that's fine. We do have a couple of really good constructors. And I will try to remember to reset those. I probably won't, but I'll try. We're also going to have to move that bit right there. And set all this to halt urgently. Which we can absolutely do. We just want those out of the way. And this bit out of the way. We need to shrink that zone some more. Zone. Select the zone. Shrink the zone. I don't want anything in there. Beautimous. There is no zone down there. We can copy the zone. Storage. Copy settings. I'm gonna do another little zone. Zone. Do another little zone down here. Just a little stockpile. And then we're gonna paste those settings. Beautiful. Alright. We don't need a door through there. I'm just a little worried about the temperature. That should self-regulate. So we're going to check. I don't know how I can heat that area without also lighting it up. I don't think vents share light. I'm pretty sure they don't. Let's find out. Let's find out. Orders. Deconstruct. We'll add another heater. We should have ample power supply for all of this. That should be now considered one room. Probably need to punch another couple of holes through here. And do that down here. We'll set this to cancel that. There's a mech cluster. Where? Here. Home. Cute. Let's take care of that. GK will be up in a minute. We're okay for the moment. Local emergency health. Psychite dependency. That's fine. I'll take care of that immediately almost. Also, the mech cluster activates in 12 hours. We're going to open that. We're going to put some vents in and see whether or not pilgrims have arrived. If they have arrived... Alright, I don't think they'll activate that. I want them safe, though. Boy, TK is snapping his little head off at night. 3 hours left. Check down here. These are finally being done. Mine that and mine that there. And mine this and mine this here. So that way we don't have to break in through some more wall. Should be enough to regulate that, I'm hoping. Kiki. DK now can awaken from death rest safely. Alright, did I not set them to auto wake? Wonderful. And go get a snack. Pretty sure that's supposed to be auto wake. Have to check that later. Drinking some tea, getting a snack, and then we will take care of that cluster immediately. And we'll go check on our carrot man. Alright, he's doing that, so we're gonna draft everybody. Beautimus. We're gonna knock out those. We're going to probably do an aerial assault on... I don't see a shield unit. Just a timer and the turrets that can't move. Beautiful. Wait for everybody to get here. And then someone has... Call aid. Aerodrome salvo. Oh, I need to move my people back just a smidge. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You get down there. And over here. Kaz, you're going to come up this way. The rest of you guys are going to fall back just a smidge. Kaz, you're going to call aid, and you're going to call an aerodrome salvo. You're going to drop it right on top of his head. And a caravan ambush I don't have to worry about. Kappa, you get undrafted. Some of my guys are getting hurt. I don't like that. Let's see. Perfection. You can undraft. You can undraft. Kaz can undraft. Jace can undraft. Beautiful. Everybody else, you guys get down here. And you guys get to attack this thing. Once upon a time, I was absolutely terrified of mech clusters. Now look at me go. Look at me go. Oh, urgently. Glass still gets hauled in. Still gets hauled in. Shrapnel gets hauled in. Beautiful. Now, Caravan Battle 1 without me even having to do anything. That's awesome. Is anybody hurt? Nobody's even hurt. Alright, so we're going to go World. Caravan. Reform Caravan. I do believe we fixed that as our spot to go. Everybody. Sin is a survivor. Take them for shits and gigs. Grab the smoke leaf joints. I think we're good. Grab the iron set. Caravan has reformed and is going. You can go your own way. 3.8 days of food, 2.6 days until we get there. Amaze. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Yes, I watched the clips for Hail Mary. I'm going to watch the movie. I just don't know when. Now, we just got to wait for that to get done. You gone? No, ma'am. Oh, Hector's got it. Okay. I'll go temp. I'm going to put a vent here. And here. We have a little bit of light pollution. We're going to take that and we're going to remove it. Can always be a little brighter. Alright, that's all dark, dark, dark. Perfect. Expand growing zone. Alright, we're gonna go take that. We're gonna do huge fungus. Why can't I do that one? What more? Rah! Ignore those Johns. They have no permission to come out. None. Sleepy. Now we have more food production, just on the off chance that we need it for upstairs. Now that all the heavy lifting is done, Hector, you can go upstairs. Kira, you can go upstairs. Dawn, you can go upstairs. Uvan, you can go upstairs. Nico, you can go upstairs. Odin, go upstairs. Beautiful. Alright, it's perfectly dark. Nothing to do, and my housemaids are doing exactly what they're meant to do. Excellent. Now, how many components are we sitting on here? 31. Don't have to worry about that. And that infection is on Sin. Location, we're going to go health. Bio health, we're going to put them on okay meds. And close it out. They will live or die on their own. And at that point, it's definitely been over at least another couple hours since I've gone taking a walkie break. I'm going to go do that right now, and I'll be right back. Beerus, you're in charge of the comms console. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Eep, eep, eep. Had to go and give my food a stir. We're having you can either make it with chicken and rice or chicken and noodles. And it's got a pound and a half of mushrooms, 2 pounds of carrots, onions for fucking days, celery, and chicken. Chicken bouillon. Of course, I can't cook anything without any red pepper flakes in it. Garlic, onion powder, 2 bay leaves because I really like the taste of bay leaves in soup, and just some herbs. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see. Okay. And they're planting that, and that's the best I could ask for. Awesome. So this down here is done. I've been meaning to expand that for a bit. We can't take down the wall. I can probably put up supports, but the wall is fine. Let's see what the temperature is doing. Temperature is going good, and that is registering as dark, dark, dark. Perfect. Magnifique. All right. Now, over here, let's see how we're doing on dye. 684, 685. So we do have some dye. And what I want to do is that we're going to check storage on this. We're going to copy this storage setting. Put that down to low. I'm going to paste this storage setting. And then we're going to make sure we add some blocks. And then we're going to deconstruct these down here. Do it this way, I think. We'll see what I'm doing in a minute. Can't get any closer. Yes, I can get any closer. I think I forgot for a moment that I have this thing. And by this thing, excuse me, I mean Camera Plus. B2, I've got a whole chair for you to come and sit with me on, buddy. It's glorious. Ace and Victor are fighting. We have more pilgrims. Wunderbar. Alright. Nadaj, why are you naked? Why are all of you naked? Do I not have a tailor down here? I don't. Let's fix that. I know I've got enough cloth, right? Oh yeah. Got cloth for days. And what we're going to do is that we're going to expand this out because all that's smoothed. We're going to keep the hallway intact. We're going to add a light differential, and none of that is beyond 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. I thought I planned that out. Now I did waste a little bit of steel putting these floors in here because I forgot that I was going to expand that, but that's okay. We're going to have our heaters probably. We shouldn't have to do anything. We'll add. That's a hallway. We'll put vents here. This wall doesn't get deconstructed. Put these walls up here. We add vents too, since light doesn't penetrate vent. We're also going to vent through here. Make it nice and comfy. That's going to be our marble shelf. Deconstruct that shelf. That's going to be our outer wall. We get to tear all of this wall down. Okay, got a little bit of light bleed, but that's fine. I'm going to reinstall this on the opposite wall. It's not a good trader. And another bad birthday. Opal has carcinoma. We're going to take care of that. I'm not even going to delete that. We're going to do that now. Let's go wildlife. Wani. All the hares. The crows. Not the crows. Hunt that cougar while it's down. Excuse me. You guys are from Thea, but I do want Sorsha to be the one to do the things. Where's my Sorshi baby? There she is. And we're going to take care of that for Opal immediately. I don't know what's wrong with her, but we're going to fix it. We going to fix. Renata. Renata is not... Ooh, frail and a bad back. Alright, so... what do they have to buy? A rhinoceri? We'll skip. Components, advanced components. Go to world meds, death rest capacity. I'll skip on that. Excuse me. Angels +1. We don't have anything. We have 1, but that's fine. Cooking and plant trainers. We'll take those. 5 grand. I have a singular kidney to sell, but I've got 32 elephant tusks. And... a lot of arms. That's okay there. We'll take the hit on that. We will immediately haul all the goodies. Now, jump to location. Opal, you're downstairs. I'm going to send you upstairs if I have the better doctor. Yep, I do, because Lulu and them are there. Alright, Opal, Opal, Opal. There's my Opal girl. I'm going to go health. Where do you have? Right tibia. Alright, so I'm going to put you on the best quality medicines. We're going to knock you out. Mama said knock you out. And that's the size. Let's get an ovum. I haven't gone through the ovums yet. We're going to give them a right leg. Bionic leg. She has a learning assistant. And we're going to give her a tea and a beer and a penicillin and a smoke leaf. And then we're going to have her go get knocked the fuck out. Right here. And then I'm going to put my best doctor on. her, which is Jasmine out of 14. Today's a good day. Getting a lot of stuff done. We got our caravan out. I've done so much stuff, and all of it's been like little snitpickly stuff, but I've got more to do. I've got so much more to do. I've also got to repaint that floor. Let me paint a couple of other things. Floors, paint floor. Grab the color from here. You guys didn't think I'd forgotten my coloring conventions, did you? No. Have not. It's already been linked. We'll put one there just for comfort. It's a good dresser. I think as soon as surgery is done, we're gonna have us. Which surgery? It's gotta be for the leg, right? Jasmine. Colonists seem to rescue. Come on, Jasmine. We'll give her blood transfusion. We're going to put that to the top. The rest anybody can do. And our caravan has made it. All right, so let's go ahead and camp. Just in time for us to get everything unloaded and to take a look at the map that we have. It looks like we have monkeys, no insects. Do we have anything that we can turn into a home temporarily? Right in here. It looks like this is almost already completed. We just need to do some supports. So let's go ahead and get our orders down, and when it's been 3 hours, when we come back, we'll get the rest of this done. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that and that. That looks like a full wall. We're going to do wood supports. We gotta cut them first, huh? They went to swim. That's amazing. There my guys go. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna do some wooden structures. One there, one there, one there, One here. And one there. Let's take a look at who has what on their gear. I'm gonna drop. Don't think we need those components, but we're going to drop them anyway. Animal gear. Kite tea, berries, urn, and wood. All right, we're going to build a little bit of a wall action here. We're going to make that a wooden wall there, wooden wall here, but with a door. All right, put a door here and a door here. All right, structures are up. Everything else is up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to put our storage up here. Stockpile zone up here. Storage. Storage. Allow all. And then we're going to wait till tomorrow to do the rest. It's definitely been 3 hours. Thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out. Let's see if there's anybody to raid today. Raid a channel. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid. Mr. Happy. Yeah, Nicolad is back. Let's raid Nicolad. Start raid. Raid already in progress. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to our chat. And yay! Perfect, perfect, perfect. Fantastic. Takes about 2 minutes. Wonderful, wonderful. And on that note, I love you guys so very, very much. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I love you. I'm gonna see you tomorrow where we're gonna stay with our we're going to stay with our caravan. We're going to continue to do little minor upkeep stuff on the colony. And maybe we'll make it all the way to the menagerie tomorrow. We'll see. Love you. See ya. Bye.